Few days, all of Southwest Florida will pause to remember Hurricane Ian, the storm that changed the way we live forever. Hello, I'm Russ McCaskey.
I'm Amanda Hall. Now we're focusing on one of the harder hit areas, Cape Coral. Wink News anchor Corey Lazar brings us along as he tours the city nearly 2 years later.
Just get drywall and put the drywall back together and paint and all the trim and just the construction process.
It's taken 2 years, but Mark Klausner's house down Dolphin Drive in Southwest Cape Coral finally looks like a home once again.
I still got to do something with the windows. And
Klausner paid cash for this house in the months after Hurricane Ian. It was virtually gutted on the inside from the surge.
Here's the water line here from where it was, if you can see it.
The previous owner of this low-lying older home didn't want to deal with the devastating storm surge of a major hurricane again.
The silver lining is I got a great deal on a house that I just had to put some sweat equity into, and I got a vacation home now. Yeah. Right across the street from the river. It's beautiful.
And 2 years later, you really see the old compared to the new. Right across the street from Klausner's home is a brand new house under construction. And what's striking is the new flood codes.
And then you can turn and look at these houses that are significantly lower. I mean, I don't know if there's a couple on that street on the backside that were like the really low, and then the house next to it's like, you know, the foundation's at like the window level.
Ryan Lamb is the emergency operations director for the city of Cape Coral. Yeah. We walk through the worst hit areas of the Cape. It went from ravaged to revitalized. And we even walked through the property where the yacht club and pool used to sit. Now it's a field of grass.
So we know that recovery takes time. Lasting recovery is going to take a significant amount of time, but everybody's anxious to see that recovery happen. And so for the city, getting through and working with FEMA to make sure we maximize our reimbursement and getting as much of those dollars back and then building back in the appropriate ways and getting grant funding and other things in. Some of those dollars are just now starting to come in, and those projects are going to begin. And that's still going to be another 3 to 5 year process.
And projects take time, but the big ones the city plans to work on are fixing weirs for more water to drain out, building a resilience hub that is a rec center but turns into an emergency shelter if a storm comes, and better ways to stay within the National Flood Insurance Program guidelines when recovering after a storm. Back to you.
Yeah, we all learned so much. It was hard to fathom that we could get the storm surge that was predicted.
And that recovery does take time. It's going to be a little bit, but step by step, we're getting there.